My SMART goal project is on consuming less fast food and less sugary drinks. So the client is named Brandon Avery, and he is a 27-year-old male who is 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighs 240 pounds and he has type 2 diabetes. He eats out at fast food restaurants regularly and drinks up to 3 sugary drinks per day. He has an overweight problem and he likes to eat out at Wingstop, which is a fast food chain that has wings, and they're all deep fried, so it's very high in fat because of the oil. He wants to become healthier in his eating and drinking habits because of his overweight problem and his type 2 diabetes. So the specifics for this goal is to eat less fast food and drink more water, and to consume less sugary drinks. The end goal is to replace all sugary drinks with a healthy amount of fruit, but also to not drink anything except for water, and to eat no fast food. So that is the end goal. The majority of the goal will be done at home, where he will prepare his own meals. The meals will include lean proteins like chicken breast and fish, and a lot of dark green vegetables and a variety of colorful vegetables. And the complex carbs that he will be eating can be sweet potatoes, brown rice, things like that. And this goal will accomplish better health for him, and it's important because his sugar, fat, and salt intake will be lowered since he won't be eating out at fast food restaurants, which have very high sugar, fat, and salt levels. We will be measuring this with a food log. So in the picture it says there will be a log that is similar to this picture, and it will have what the food is, the calories, and how much is consumed. And the goal will be measured by looking at the food log to see if no sugary drinks and no fast food are consumed, and that's how we will know if the goal was accomplished at the end. It is possible for him because a lot of people do this. They cut back on fast food and sugary drinks. It will take some time and discipline to achieve this goal, but meeting the goal will challenge him because he will see how much lower his blood sugar levels are and how much better he feels because of what he's putting into his body, and it will also decrease his sugar, fat, and salt intake. It is realistic because completing this will give him more energy and it will benefit him internally, health-wise. It will give him a healthier mind and the way that he views himself. When the physical changes start to occur, will become better. It'll be better for his self-esteem as well. When he eats less fat and salt and sugar because of his meal prepping at home, it will affect his physical self, and so he will become more leaner because the sugar intake will be lower, which will lower his insulin levels, allowing the fat cells to be burned. And the time that this will take place is over a course of a month. So the starting date will start on May 1st and end on May 29th, which is a month, 4 weeks. So by the end of week 1, he will only eat fast food 3 times a week, and he will only drink 1 sugary drink a day instead of 3 a day, and he will only eat fast food 3 times a week, which is less than what he is doing right now. At the end of the 2nd week, he will only eat fast food 2 times a week, and he will only have 5 sugary drinks per week. So that's quite a lot less than what he usually does. And at the end of week 3, he will eat fast food only once a week and have only 3 sugar drinks per week. And at the end of everything, week 4, he will eat no fast food and only drink water each day. And for the rewards, there's rewards for him to buy Under Armour at the end of each week if he meets these requirements, and the amount just increases. And because he really likes Under Armour, as was said in the beginning of the slides. And the pros and cons of this. So the pros are that he gets to know what is in his food when he prepares it. So he'll know what he's putting into his body, and it'll lower his cholesterol levels because he's taking in less fats. And it'll lower his blood sugar levels since he's not consuming as many sugary drinks. And he won't consume any sugary drinks at the end. His insulin levels will not be spiking throughout the day because he's not going to be eating his fast foods, the carbs, and drinking the sugary drinks, which will spike his insulin levels up every time he eats. It'll give him more energy because of what he's eating. If he eats good carbs and less sugar, he will have more energy because carbs slow you down if you have too much. It'll save him money because he will be making food at home, and when you cook at home, it always costs less than if you go out to eat. He will lose weight as well because of the decrease of sugar and fat. And the cons of this is that he might have withdrawals from how much sugar he's so used to consuming, and then when he cuts back, it'll be a little bit discomforting for him because of the drastic change. But that's why the goal is to do less and less each week, and it'll take some time to do this, and it's also time consuming because of how he has to be at home making his food and preparing it so that he can eat it. And it's a little bit inconvenient because of that as well. You have to go buy groceries, prepare them, wash them, clean the meat, and cook it. But those are some of the cons and the pros of that. The strategies and techniques for change. So he would buy groceries at the beginning of the week and prepare at the start of the week, because if he meal preps like that, it'll be most likely that he will eat it instead of saying, oh, he doesn't have time during the week, so he's just going to go out and get fast food. So if he does it all at the beginning, it'll be better. One of the strategies is to keep healthy snacks around to satisfy his hunger. So if he's on the go or anything and he's hungry, he has some snacks that are better for him than if he was hungry to go out and get fast food. And one of the other strategies is to not keep any sugary beverages in his house, because that will be more likely that he will consume them. And another strategy is to think about the health benefits behind this goal, and measuring his blood sugar daily as he pursues this goal will show him results that his blood sugar levels are being lowered, and to weigh himself weekly, which will show his weight loss, and that'll motivate him to change and keep changing. Rewards, as was said back there about the Under Armour, he can buy Under Armour if he meets his goals, and that's a motivation to keep changing.